Right or wrong, Cardi B says some women have the wrong mentality when it comes to relationships and money because of social media. Says splitting bills should be 50-50. Let's see what she got to say on this.
I got a message for y'all from Cardi.
All right, so this is what I believe in, right? Like, it's like, if you're gonna be the type of bitch that like a nigga, you want a nigga to take care of you and everything, but it's like, all right, you have to like pick a balance. Like, it's like, you cannot just be a bitch that's like, oh, my man take care of me, he does the bills, but it's like, what do you do? What are you contributing? Like, it's like, all right, like, you can't be complaining like, oh, I cook, I clean every day. It's like, okay, but you don't work, you don't contribute to the house. So I just feel like it's like, and like sometimes people be like, oh, so this is like really controversial, right?
Go ahead.
Before she goes on, I would just say that I think there's a lot of women out here who have that kind of mentality that they just want to just sit at home and let a man take care of everything, and they do absolutely nothing or the bare minimum. When I say the bare minimum, it's not really cleaning, it's not much cooking, at least not really cooking. You might, clean the dishes, you might sweep up, but I'm talking about keeping the house immaculate. I'm talking about doing all the laundry, folding everything, keeping the bathrooms clean, keeping the whole house clean, taking care of everything, taking care of all the little stuff that needs to go, that happens with the house, doing the grocery shopping, getting the toiletries, all that other kind of stuff. You have a lot of women that really don't want to do that nowadays. They just want to sit at home and be taken care of. And okay, that's fine, that's cool. But for a man that makes the kind of money that pays for every single thing, he wants you to do something, not just sit on your ass all the time. He mostly wants you to be in the gym, keep that waist tight, keep that stomach tight, stay in shape. That's what a lot of guys who have that kind of money, that's what they really want nowadays. So when you have women out here who just want to be taken care of, it's like, what are you doing? You just doing nothing? Why would I want you to just sit around doing absolutely nothing and really not adding value to my household and our relationship or even our family? You just doing the bare minimum. You want to hire a chef, you want to hire a maid, you want to do all this other kind of stuff to get you assistance, but what exactly are you doing? You can't just sit at home and just be a princess and want somebody to take care of you. No, you have to put in some work yourself, because guess what? Before I met you, you were doing something with your life. Before I met you, you were taking care of yourself. You were paying bills, you were cooking, you were cleaning. To some degree, you were doing those kind of things. So why all of a sudden now when you meet me and I'm paying for everything, you just want to just sit on your ass all day? No, that's not how it's going to work.
I feel like it's very controversial when be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but it's like, all right, so if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How you ever gonna save up to like buy a house?
And real quick, I think it's kind of crazy how you have women who fought for the equal rights, fought for the right to make their own money, fought for the right to have a bank account, fought for a right to make all the same kind of money in the same industry with the same experience. And I have no problem with that whatsoever. I am absolutely glad that women have those rights to make the kind of money that they can make, to start their own business, to be CEOs. I have no problem with that whatsoever. But they don't want the other side that comes with that. They don't want the responsibility. They want a man to make as much money as they are making and then still pay 100% of everything. Oh, and then you also have some women who want a man to pay 100% of everything, and then when she's not happy for some reason, not saying that he did anything to her, but when she's not happy, she want to take half of the money that he is bringing in, but yet you wanted him to pay 100% of everything, but when you leave the door, you want to take half of his money. That sounds kind of weird to me. That sounds kind of weird to a lot of men out here, and that's kind of a reason why some men don't want to get married out here, because this dating market is very dangerous for men, for the most part, who are paying for everything, and men who make that kind of money ain't got no problem with it. But the problem is the exit. When you decide to divorce him, take his family, take the house, and take half of his money, he feels like he just got everything that he has worked so hard for just stripped away from him, all because you filed some paperwork in court. That's kind of crazy nowadays. So for women who say they want a man to make all this kind of money when they are making substantial money and then want him to pay for everything. It's the man's kind of looking at you like, okay, so what are you doing with your money? You just stashing it away as an escape fund. You just stashing it away to pay for yourself. Why would I deal with a woman who is kind of selfish in that way? At least if I'm going to pay 100% for a woman, I'm at least going to have somebody who is has, you know, an excuse or something to not have that kind of lifestyle. Maybe she has some actual homemaking skills. Maybe she can actually cook from scratch. Maybe she was trained to be a housewife. Maybe she has put herself through some etiquette classes or something, not just somebody who's a CEO and I'm also a CEO. That's not kind of the way that men work out here. But let's keep going.
Or buy a business. Because he's never going to be able to afford to.
Yeah.
So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
work
saying?
together.
Like it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people fucked up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? Mm-hmm. So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay all the bills. That's not how it works. This is either your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the fuck that is like no more. Like come on.
And your mom money was your dad money, and your dad money was your mom money.
Like it was like that.
That shit was all together.
Like it's like that's why I'm saying like I'm not a feminist anymore because it's like sometimes it's like y'all bitches don't be living in the real world.
Right.
Y'all not living there.
Y'all be talking about my money is my money and his money is my money. Shit.
I mean, my money's my money, his money's my money. But like, my money's my money. Like, my money's my money and his money is his money. But it's like, but you know, like, it's like we both spent money on each other and everything. And it's like if we want to go and everything, it's like, all right, like if we're gonna buy a house, like let's go half and half. And it's like if we're gonna buy,
it's not a one-way street.
It's not a one-way street. Like it's like if we're gonna buy like crazy expensive furniture, it's like, all right, you buy the couch and I buy the dining room set. Like it's a both thing. Like it's a both thing. Cause then when you leave, like bitch, you really leave for nothing. Cause you was like, hey, but he has to pay all the bills. Well, you're divorced and you don't got no house, no nothing. You don't got shit. You got shit. You don't even got a couch, bitch. Mm-hmm. You don't even got a couch. That's my thought. I'm really old school. I'm old school.
I'm old school too.
But see, most of the time it's women who are filing for divorce. 80% of divorces are filed by women. And I'm not saying that some of those women don't have a valid reason to file for divorce. If a man's out here just dogging you out day in and day out, okay, fine. If you have fear for your life, okay, cool. If he has gambled the house away or done something to the kids, got no problem with you filing for divorce. But most of the time, that's not it. Most of the time, it's just the fact that she's not happy. And that's why women are filing for divorce, because they're not happy. They just want to just leave this man, take half the money, take the kids, take the house, and just go on about their life and live off of alimony and child support. So that's the reason why sometimes men don't want to get married. But let's go back to this whole 50-50 thing. I think these are kind of the modern times that we are moving in nowadays, because women, they have the right to make whatever kind of money they want, make millions of dollars, start their business, be an artist like Cardi B and all this other kind of stuff. So why would a man want to deal with a woman with this mindset of, oh, you need to pay for everything? And he's looking at you like, okay, you also have money. So you want me to fund your lifestyle, and you also have money. So you are funding your lifestyle 100% of the time. And now that we are together, now that we are married, you want me to take on that mantle, that responsibility. Okay, cool. Well, how about this? Why don't you give me some of that money or all of that money, and I will control everything? Oh, but you don't want that. You want a man to deal with everything. You want a man to pay for everything. So you want to spend your money on purses, on bags, on Birkins, and all this other kind of stuff, and he pays for all the bills. No, that's not really a marriage. Honestly, legally, in a marriage, when you two come together, you bring everything together. Your whole lives are molded as one, including your finances. So in the eyes of the law, when two people are married, any money that's made, especially without a prenup, any money that's made when a party is married, technically half of that money is his, half of that money is hers. No matter matter who makes that kind of money. So if a woman is coming to the table with some money, technically half of that money is his, and you're not willing to spend that on the bills if you got that kind of money. So why wouldn't you want to go half with your money? Because guess what? Two put together are stronger than one separately. So why would you just not bother to contribute in some kind of way? This is why before people get married, they need to sit down and have some serious conversations about stuff like this. Because if you can't be in a consensus, if you can't be on one accord, if you can't agree to what the roles are in the household, who's going to pay the bills, what the split is, something like that, how can you move forward as a couple? You really can't. You just move it as you just have two people moving in a parallel. You're not moving together as a couple in one direction. That's just not how it works, especially in marriage nowadays. So, but another thing, Cardi B said that she's not a feminist, but if you think about some of the songs that she's made, how can she kind of started or rode the wave with this whole feminism movement when she made songs like broke boys don't deserve no, I know that's right, and then she made another song talking about how I don't cook, I don't clean, but let me tell you, I got this ring. So my thing is, she kind of rode the wave real hard on this new age feminism moment of not cooking, not cleaning, and broke boys don't deserve no da da da. So that's what the women love nowadays, because they love to repeat those same lyrics. They love to repeat that same stuff and tell any guy out here, if he ain't making six figures, if he ain't got $1 million in the bank, if he ain't balling, if he ain't rich, then he don't deserve no coochie. And I can get a ring if I don't cook and I don't clean. That's what Cardi B said. So now all of a sudden she's reversing her tone. Now all of a sudden she has, I guess, taken a red pill in some kind of way, and she's reversing what she said in the past. So does she really mean that she's not a true feminist? Maybe she feels that kind of way because now she is separated from Offset, and now she's got to fund everything 100%. She probably still made more than him when they were together, but now she has to fund 100% of her own lifestyle. And maybe now she's seeing that, when he was contributing to the household, things were a little bit better, because even though she probably made more than him, he still brought in some money. It may have been a 70-30 split, a 60-40, but still that 30, that 40%, that shit helps out when you paying that mortgage, when you paying the bills, when you paying these taxes. Oh my God. So for women out here who think that you should not be splitting bills 50-50, okay, that's cool. If that's what you want to do, if that's what a man agrees to, but guess what? You are going to do something. You're not just going to just sit on your butt all day long and do absolutely nothing. But let me know what y'all think. Not get anything right, not get anything wrong. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I really know what do y'all think about this whole 50-50 thing? Do you think that a man and woman should go 50-50 on the bills? Do you think there should be some kind of split, 70-30, 60-40, depending upon what each other makes? Do you think that a woman should pay maybe a 60 or a majority of the bills if a man is not making as much as her? Or do you think that a man should pay for 100% of everything and a woman should do what exactly? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.